So I just left an area hospital where a 10-year-old boy and his family are there. This 10-year-old boy was shot in the chest. He is in, at this time, critical unstable condition. We are in the 4700 block of Page. We have requested, because of the critical nature of the injury, we have requested our homicide division to respond here. So at approximately 8:30 p.m. today, there were, along with this 10-year-old boy, there were 4 other adults, one of whom was his father, were standing on a porch in the 4700 block of Page. Apparently there was a dark colored vehicle that was traveling east in this block, and some occupants from that vehicle fired what we now believe to be an assault rifle at that family. The boy was the only one that was struck. The vehicle was last seen traveling east on Page at Marcus. We actually had an officer in the area about a block and a half away who actually heard shots and was able to respond here quickly and get EMS here very quickly as well. But again, the young boy has been struck in the chest, very critical, unstable condition, and we're asking anybody with any information at all to contact our homicide division or Crime Stoppers.
Do you think it was a definite target here, or do you think that it may have been mistaken identity?
Yeah, it's uncertain at this time. That'll all be a part of the investigation. It's just very tragic. Hey, we've had, as you know, we've had some incidents where very young children have been shot in recent weeks. And again, we're just hoping that anybody with information will contact either the homicide division or Crime Stoppers.
And sometimes you have trouble with adults helping out in cases like this. It seems so sad that people wouldn't step forward when a child is hurt.
Yeah, it is very, very, very unfortunate. Right now, the distraught family members are cooperating as best they can right now, but again, it's very early in the investigation.
Were there any other witnesses?
Well, so there were at least, like as I mentioned earlier, there were at least 4 other adults on the porch. So our detectives here will be contacting everybody they can, looking at any possible surveillance. They'll be doing everything they can to try to resolve this.
Did the boy and the father live in that house?
Yeah, it's not certain where persons resided at this point.
Do you know the relationship between the 3 other people aside from the father who was with the boy?
Yeah, not certain about their relationship with the other adults, but we do know at least his father was on the porch with him. No other person was injured at the time.
Description of the car, or do we have suspects in custody or anything like that?
Right, there's no one in custody right now, and all we know right now, there was a dark colored vehicle.
Was there a chance he was shot multiple times?
That's uncertain right now. To my knowledge, he was only shot once in the chest.
How many shell casings are we looking at? I see quite a few of those yellow triangles down there, and then your officers have been combing the grass and combing the front porch.
Yeah, there's multiple shell cases, unknown exactly how many shell cases, but multiple shell cases out in the street. And again, from what we can tell, those are from a high-powered rifle.
I know you mentioned you're talking to neighbors asking for surveillance video. Are there any cameras around here that could have potentially caught this?
Well, like I said, the detectives are searching the area to check for any possible surveillance. They're combing the area, trying to look for surveillance, any possible surveillance.
Last question.
Don't we have one of those cameras right up here, the blinking red and blue cameras, or is that one?
Yeah, I'm not certain about what's up the street. I just know that they will be very diligently searching for any possible surveillance.
My question would be, I know you put a huge emphasis on this whole area, right? This is in kind of your focus area, but what do you say to people, again, who are tonight telling me, I am so sick of every night hearing 10 gunshots on the street where I live? What do you say to those folks?
Hey, I would say that, hey, certainly if there's something that precipitates this, like drug activity or gang activity, that you should contact your local district or either dial 911 or Crime Stoppers. But in this particular instance, like I said, we're focused on the young man. He is in very critical, unstable condition, and we're hoping that people will contact Crime Stoppers or our homicide division to help with this investigation. I think the unfortunate thing is that, again, we haven't got much information in these cases, and as we know, we don't believe the boy was targeted, but again, there were 4 adults standing in his general vicinity.